The sophisticated cinematography techniques that are so proficiently incorporated into the film makes Parasite such a remarkable endeavor. In this video, I'll talk about sound design, camera movement, and lighting in the film, as well as the thematic importance of the movie.
안녕하세요,
Enjoy.
사모님.
Act 1. Camera Movement. Bong Joon-ho, the award-winning film producer of Parasite, uses camera work to provide for a more profound impact on the audience. In the rising action of the film, where the Kim's family struggles to meet ends meet and go deeper and deeper into the sophisticated con, the camera moves closer and closer, barely noticeable, but as the video gets sped up, this becomes an emerging theme. The slow, careful move forward exemplifies the foreboding sense of optimism of achieving something. This is met with an evident juxtaposition as Kim settles into the Park's home. The camera remains still. Even in this slow pan used where Ki-woo discusses the new opportunity with his friend, a slow pan is used to foreshadow how the Kim family would infect their host, much like a parasite. Act 2. Sound Design. Now let's look at the sound design of Parasite. Boon uses this technique to highlight the difference that occurred between different social classes. As a viewer, you feel fully immersed into the plot of the movie. Because the tempo of the film matches the pace at which the story unfolds, tension is created beautifully. In this scene specifically, where the Kims unexpectedly get news that the Park family is coming back to their home after the ordeal with the original caretaker, music is used formidably. The music carries you through the scene, making you wonder if the Kims will blow cover or manage to dupe the Parks once again. However, just before this scene, we see a comedic take on the ordeal. An Italian love song written in the 60s is played over what perhaps would be the most tense scene in the film. Act 3. Lighting. Lighting in the film explores the Kim's dimly lit basement apartment to the elegant, massive estate of the Parks. Bong Joon-ho wanted to use sunlight to better illustrate the life of the upper class. They're higher up socially, higher up physically, and therefore closer to the sun. In this clip, the first time where Ki-woo observes the Park's estate, rays of sunlight hit the camera. Even in Bong's own words, he tells Architectural Digest, "You're still half overground, so there's this hope and this sense that you still have access to sunlight." In a sense, light represents the far-reaching hope of the Kims that even in the darkest times, they might be able to overcome their challenge. Throughout the film, we see the Parks glamorized by the light, creating polarization between the two families, and in daunting times, the relationship between light and darkness fluctuates. And that's Parasite, a story of the systemic inequality people face in Korea and the whole world. As the film ends on a hard-hitting note, Parasite accurately depicts the class struggle that vulnerable people like the Kims experience. A masterpiece in many regards, the film prompts you on how you can make a difference through the lens of film.